Alright guys, so I'm beginning the journey. I'm leaving Youngstown, Ohio right now, and I'm officially 34 hours away. So it's gonna be a long trip. I got the U-Haul, I'm hauling. I can only go up to 55 miles an hour, so it's gonna drag out a little bit, but you know what? I'm not in a big hurry.
Been so frozen by the cold, so cold my toes, so blacked out now, the blood it overflows, 'cause I'm
defensive driving, guys. Keep your head on a swivel. You know, don't let your guard down. There's people around here in a hurry. You want to be in that cake and coffee lane, the right lane. Make it easy on yourself.
didn't take you long to knock me out, stole my breath right out.
Just make sure you find a good gas station to go to. You know, you don't want to be in a bad neighborhood getting gas, like happened to me.
Oh yeah, they said I was a kid in your arms. You held me.
I just went ahead and crossed the Illinois border. I'm about 7 hours into the trip. Covered about 500 miles. I'd say I'm doing pretty good. Good morning, guys. It's about 8 a.m. I got about 7 hours of sleep, so it was pretty peaceful for the most part. It rained, so I kind of heard the rain on the car the whole time, kind of put me to sleep. I did want to talk to you about when I had my car on last night to keep the heat going. It burned a little less than a quarter tank of gas, not even, you know, but I just want to let you know that's going to come into play too. But before we hit the road, guys, I want to take a walk around the vehicle and do a little inspection check with you. Alright guys, so before you hit the road, just come back here and make sure your trailer's properly secure. I always come back here and see this actually came a little loose, hitting some bumps along the way. So let's check the tires real quick. Looks good. Make sure everything's still secure, my lock's still on. Tires are good. Tires look good. Guys, I got all fueled up and I'm ready to hit the road. I got my coffee and we're ready to start day 2 of the journey. And also I'm going to put together a gas expense sheet for you guys to look at the end, so you can kind of see how much I spent on gas, you know, kind of budgeting things and things to do financially to kind of make sure you're doing the right thing. I got a 0% credit card for 16 months. I'm putting the whole trip on that. I already put my deposit down on my place, so I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm at financially. I'm ready to hit the ground running when I get there. Get out of the way. Get off my ass, buddy. As you can see, it's just a nasty, murky, foggy, rainy, snowy, you know, you name it. Kind of chaotic back there. Just got done going through the city of St. Louis. Be aware of when the next exit is, because there's going to come a time where you're going to run out of room to make the exit. But at the end of the day, guys, it's better to come out alive, you know, in the end. Time for a little update here. Just about halfway through Missouri, just went through the Ozarks. Pretty cool to see all the nature and the trees. Just stopped and got a bite to eat, refueled. Just to give you an idea where we're at with gas, I've spent about $130 so far since I left Ohio. Gas is ranging anywhere between $2, $2.25 so far. And our next stop is Oklahoma. headphones on while you're driving. Obviously I have a 07 Pilot, so I don't have the Bluetooth Connect hands-free, so I'm actually using my Xbox Live headset. Hey, who would have thought? I wanted to give you a little rundown about my background with California. About 2 years ago, I came out with my cousin to Oxnard, California for business travels, and I ended up falling in love with it. And I wanted to move there right away, but the strongest advice I could probably give you is, don't rush into it, because you could end up falling flat on your face. Here I am 2 years later. I met some financial goals. I got a bachelor's degree in business. I worked a job I really didn't want to. For the past year I was a correction officer, but you know what? It was my ticket out of there. And I knew if I could suck it up and deal with it for a year, I was going to be on my way to California. So my strongest advice, guys, is just financially kind of plan for it. If you have a vehicle, try and get it paid off, get out of your lease, do things to help free yourself up, and it'll make it attainable for you. It's time for the update. It's about 7 a.m. Last night I didn't get the chance to check in with you. I ended up making it to around Amarillo, Texas. Hey guys, I'm in New Mexico. I'm making pretty good progress. I did receive some bad news. I got a phone call from my uncle in Tempe, Arizona, and I guess Route 40 is going to get buried with snow. Just my luck. I guess that's what happens when you travel in February. He did, however, tell me to come on down for the night. So I'm going to reroute down to Tempe, Arizona. It's a lot safer. I'm not going to get stranded in a hotel for 3 to 4 days, and I'll be able to head out in the morning from there. So just had to make an adjustment. There's like nothing out here. About 5 miles back, I seen some kid on a four-wheeler riding in the field. There's like nowhere to go. It was like he just disappeared, like a small little dot. I would not want to break down out here. I'm really starting to get freaked out, guys. Guys, thanks for sticking around. Please feel free to leave a comment in the boxes below. I want to hear some feedback, guys. Also, if you have any traveling tips, I'd like to hear those too. Another big one too is food prepping, guys. I cut up some veggies, some peppers, and some celery, and packed some peanut butter and jelly too, just to kind of save some money on food too. So that's something else to think about. Well, that was pretty interesting. About 5 miles back, I went through border control security, and they stopped me, and they wanted to know if I had anybody in the back. And I said no, but really I do. All right, guys, you can come out now. You boys like Mexico? So let's do a little recap of day 3. Started off the morning in Texas, going down 40 west as planned into New Mexico. Well, after looking at the weather report, there was a big storm in northern Arizona, 12 to 24 inches of snow. Who would have thought? Luckily, I got family members in Arizona that reached out to me, told me to come stay with them in Tempe. So I redirected and went directly south in New Mexico. I'm gonna go down, I'm hooking around Tucson up into Tempe. So really lucked out, but big record-setting day in Arizona for the weather. Now we're riding into a rainstorm in Tempe. We're the storm chaser, guys. We're riding right into the eye of the storm. Buckle up, it's gonna get gutsy. Hey guys, just wanted to update you, let you know I made it to my uncle's house in Tempe safe. There was some harsh conditions. I didn't really videotape it because it was dark and rainy. But I'm all set up here for the night. I got my couch. Hey guys, it's day 4. Just leaving my aunt and uncle's house. We stopped out for breakfast, so it's about noon right now. Trying to leave the city of Phoenix. I hit a little bit of traffic on the way out. It's the rush hour with lunch. I'm expected to reach Oxnard around 7 p.m. So I got about 6-7 hours left on my commute, and I'll be there before I know it. Right now there's a little sprinkle in Arizona, but it's nothing like last night. Something to take into account, you have some drivers here that aren't used to driving into the rain. So right now that's what I'm aware of. People act like they never drove in the rain around here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright guys, so I just went through the California Border Patrol. This time they wanted to know if I had any plants in the back. Alright guys, we just got into the state of California and I instantly felt my stress levels come down a million. It's kind of a straight shot from here. I'm sure I'll hit some traffic, but I also want to take a minute to talk to you guys about stress. And if you're working a job that you're stressed out at and you're pulling your hair out, don't let them burn you and churn you. Save up your money and get out. I worked in a prison and my stress levels were constantly high. My blood pressure was always going up. I could feel myself slowly dying. So at the end of the day, trust in your heart. God has a plan for you, and don't die early from stress. And just a little tip for you guys, when you're driving in heavy traffic and you got a trailer, word of advice, maybe stay in the middle lane, because what had started happening to me is when I was staying in the right lane, the cake and coffee lane, I kept having people trying to merge over, and then I couldn't get over in the left lane, you know, without having any problems. I just happened to get into LA, what do you know, right at 5 o'clock traffic, so this is going to be a real treat. I'm actually going to a location that's west of LA, about 45 minutes, so I don't really want to be in this traffic on an everyday basis. Everybody's kind of crawling up each other's asses here. I'm looking to just get a job in my coastal city where I'm going. Alright guys, I ended up making it safely to Oxnard, California, as you can see. But I live about a mile away from the beach, and it is just gorgeous out here. I'm shooting this video about 2 weeks after I landed. The U-Haul was $295. For gas, I spent about a little over $400 in gas. So altogether, the trip cost me about the job market here is hot. 2 weeks in, I already had 3 interviews, 1 job offer, so that's going very well. But right now, I'm just enjoying my time off. Come on guys, let's go check out the beach. a sand dollar. Wow, check that out, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Got to learn a little bit off of it, the do's and probably more of the don'ts.